Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the RetroBeast world. This is the update 30. We are Saturday. It's gonna be the update 30 for the 15th of September, and for non-Patreon user, it's gonna be the 1st of October. I will talk about a lot of new stuff, new feature. I'm gonna talk about new control, easy access for your RetroBeast, how to access your RetroBeast, all the feature. I'm gonna talk about the new PS3 and Switch drive and PC drive standalone. I will talk about the new the new team. I worked very hard for the past few weeks. I'm gonna talk about the RetroBeast wall. It's not finished. All the new feature and future RetroBeast, like the 2 terabyte and stuff like that. So let's talk about the new. I have 3 drive on my store now: the PS3 standalone, the Switch, and the PC. For people that just want PC game, just want PS3 game, or just want Switch game. They can use the game for their own launcher or modded Switch or stuff like that, or PS3. But now I include a mini launcher. And by the way, those drives, standalone drive, they're not compatible with the RetroBeast 80 terabyte. If you buy the PS3 standalone, it's a standalone. All right, it's a separate listing. So I'm just very fast showcase the PS3. I just plug it. Okay. Now it's got a. You can launch the emulator on the PS3 drive. You can play with the setting on the GPU and CPU setting and stuff you like. But if you just want to play games straight away, you can boot the RetroBeast from the 16 terabyte PS3 drive. You will have the PS3, this version. There's 1500 games, CD-based PS3. You have the mini version. Those one are boot via the PPSSPP, the PSP emulator. It's a PSP mini from the PS3 version. And you have the PSN version, PlayStation Store game version, almost 1000. So total you have 2800 games on a 16 terabyte stand alone. All right, let's quit.
Goodbye.
Let's go to the Switch. Switch, you can boot the emulator, you can boot the game from the emulator, but now there is a mini launcher on the Switch drive standalone. You have the regular Switch game. Okay, I redone all the logo. I scrapped all the artwork and video. So now you have all the almost 1500 games in the cartridge Nintendo Switch. You have the eShop version game. There is 2600 game. All right. And all of those games, they're booting from the Yuzu emulator, and you have the Japan version. All right, almost 300 games. So this is the Switch standalone. And after you have the PC. PC also I add the mini RetroBeast just for the PC, so you can launch your game. So there is more than 1600 games. Okay. So this is all the 3 standalone. The most popular Switch and PS3 are very popular. So
goodbye.
And this is not compatible with the RetroBeast 80 terabyte. Okay. Next, the C drive doesn't need to be flashed every month, but you can access on your D drive. You can access your every month. You have a new optimized C drive if you need to reflash it. It's great if you want the icon, all the because the C drive every month. I clean up the C drive. I update the window. I update the driver booster. The only thing you have to do if you're interested to flash your C drive, you need to boot your driver booster because it's gonna scan all your internal hardware. Okay, it's important that you do your driver booster after the C drive and also your window update. It's very important to make sure everything will run as normal. The C drive is very important, um, but you don't need to flash it every month. Just if you feel like your C drive need to be updated, no, doesn't doesn't matter. Thank you to Squid and Sebastien from Discord for sharing stuff with me. I'm building the 86 terabyte, and they're helping me finding some new game. On this 96 drive, it's gonna be. You will have on the new drive, the 96 terabyte. You will have more PC game, more VR game, more game. Oh, I can show you. I have the R drive here. Maybe not. PC game, some import, Dreamcast import, GameCube import, Nintendo DS import, light gun PC game. This is new for the Sidon light gun. There is a bunch of PC game for the light gun. Plutonium is going to be a launcher to play Call of Duty online. More Switch game because Switch is on fire. More VR game. Xbox 360 import game. And then DLC for the WiiWare. And so on. But it's not finished. It's about 50%, so it's not gonna be. I think I'm gonna sell it when it's gonna be about around 75%. All right. Also on the update this month, there's a new stuff. I fixed. Oh yeah, I fixed the Rainmeter. When I talk about Rainmeter, is the overlay on your desktop. This one. This is brand new. I clean up. I reinstall Rainmeter because it was running high on CPU. So I redone an installation. I cleaned up everything. Now you can start your search. The new RetroBeast wall. You can start all the theme for RetroBeast. Okay, RetroBeast, for people that don't know, if you boot RetroBeast, you will launch all the game on the 80 terabyte from RetroBeast. Every game are accessible from the RetroBeast. If you boot Hyperspin or launchbox or bigbox or other mini launcher, you will have limited game, but fun and cool launcher. But RetroBeast is the most complete setup in the world. So you have the RetroBeast, the last version. You have the RetroBeast Kriscoolmod version. You have the RetroBeast Hyperspin version. I'm talking about the theme. You have the RetroBeast RetroFE theme and the first version of RetroBeast. After that, you have the Hyperspin, regular Hyperspin, the fighter only section. You can boot the big box, the launchbox, the Type X Extra. On this launcher, you have Nesica, Teto Type X 1, 2, 3, Signaling Edge, Technoparrot. You have everything on this launcher. You have the Nesica. You have the Beast control panel. There is a bunch of settings for your need. You have the vertical version, Mini RetroBeast. You have the engine for the racing car. You have the computer classic if you want to play only computer classic. Everything I'm showing you on this section is available on the RetroBeast directly. Okay, it's just if you want to start something directly straightforward. And you have the new Forgotten World arcade. That's going to be included on the cabinet 2 terabyte arcade version also. Okay, so now I'm going to show you, look at that, see my controller. When you are on desktop, because I clean up the Rainmeter, everything works very cool. You press the start button on your desktop. So as soon as your PC boot, let's say you are on RetroBeast and you quit, you go back to desktop, you just click on the start and see you refresh because it's already there. You want to close it. You want to close it. Let's call it the Beast. Let's call it the Beast Universe launch desktop launcher. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Where's my mouse? Okay, let's pretend you boot your PC. You're gonna boot, when you boot your PC is gonna boot on this Beast Universe. This is the basic launcher. On this one you have the RetroBeast. It's gonna boot your last selected theme. You have the wall, big box, fighter, the new forgotten world. I'm gonna show you Hyperspin, launchbox. Okay. If you need more option, you go to the desktop launcher. Okay, let's boot RetroBeast. Okay, let's say you play a game, you quit your desktop.
Goodbye.
I just quit with this one. Okay, now if you click start, why it doesn't work? It always work. Okay, it's gonna work now. Okay, if you press start, you're gonna boot the launcher, and if you don't want to launch anything, you press the home button, the quit. So you press start, you select, let's say you want to play a Type X Extra. See how fast it is. Now you can quit with this one, or you press the L2.
Sam,
That's the L2 and select, it's a forced close.
No,
But this one is the regular close.
So this is the cause of
Alright. Now it's closed. You can press start. And usually go back to the launcher. If it doesn't boot, see now it works. So if I press this, start, and this, it should work. If it doesn't work, you just use your mouse on the mini launcher. Now you have two controllers on the desktop. I'm going to move it. You can move them as you like. It's going to show you the battery on your controller. You can test your input. If you want to add for 4 controller, you right click, configuration, and you can add more controller. You can change the color if you want. If you want to add more controller, you press the controller 3. You can add it to your desktop. You can add controller 4. And to remove one controller, you close it. Simple as that. Okay. The new mini Game Boy, it's something I'm working. It's gonna be to access your setting. You're gonna press the button on the mini Game Boy to activate or deactivate some feature. It's not available. I'm working on it. It's really cute because I want to remove the not this one.
Goodbye.
I want to remove the control panel because the control panel is great, but it's long to access. if you just want to, let's say, remove the bezel or remove the something, you know, in one click, it's easier from the desktop. So if you go to theme, you can change the wall, you can change your favorite, attract mode and stuff, music on and off, and show video. But let's say you have those features on the desktop, it's gonna be very practical. So when you are on the desktop, you just click on off on any setting. By the way, because Rainmeter use some CPU, I'm gonna show you. If you go to Task Manager, Rainmeter is using about 15% of CPU. But when you are on the desktop, it doesn't matter. 15% is not that much. But when you're playing a game, I close it. So just take a look at the controller, everything on the left side. As soon as I boot any RetroBeast, Hyperspin, launchbox, any PC game, any Wii game, PS3 game, name it, as soon as I boot something, see, it's gonna disappear. Okay? Rainmeter is sleeping. It doesn't, I'm gonna show you. It doesn't take any CPU usage. See now, Rainmeter it's not there. My CPU is at 6% total now. So if I close the, it's coming back. As soon as you're on the desktop, it's coming back, and as soon as you go to RetroBeast or any launcher, it's gonna sleep. So that's a tweak, very great. Okay, what's next on this month update? I fixed the PC game. Every PC game that use a shortcut, because I'm using .bat to boot a game, I need to redone all the shortcut. So everything is, see, if you did find a PC game that didn't boot, now it's gonna boot properly from the PC wheel and from the collection. I fixed some member on Discord told me to activate the MAME multi-mouse for spinner. When you have a spinner on your arcade board, enable multi-mouse to enable the spinner. Thanks a lot. PS Vita. PS Vita now it's available on the handle. Some game works great, but not all games are okay. It's when you're gonna boot it, it's not a wheel. It's you're gonna boot Vita 3K. Okay. All games are pre-installed. All setting CPU and GPU are. I think you need to use your mouse a few times. The controller doesn't work on the interface, like maybe I'm wrong, but you have to use your mouse. I know you have to double click it. It's all I just installed, I don't know how many games, but a bunch of games. I know Street Fighter works. Which one was Street Fighter? This one? Yeah. So you click it. It's gonna compile some shader. So you can play with it. There is some setting if you want to tweak, and but it's still kind of beta. But I know this game works. I think my Xbox is. It was okay, but now I think it doesn't recognize my. Oh yeah, I think it works. Yes, no? Yeah, I think. Oh yeah, it works. Yeah, but some game they run. I think I need to retweak the emulator. Anyway, this is new and it's gonna be in progress. All right. Um, Fantasy console cab collection, a new collection. Collection now I'm in 144 collection. Now there is the Forgotten World. Oh, I'm gonna show you. This is really great. This is a arcade only game, but look at that. Look the cabinet when you scroll up and down is going forward or backward. Very great. So this is the new Forgotten World. There is 379 best of the best arcade. So if you have a cabinet or you just want to play with that style, that's really great. You can change the. I'm gonna show you how to change some setting if you want. I just want to show you another collection, fantasy. Fantasy. Oh, this one. This one, it's a console, but with cabinet style. The best of the best console from Sega and Nintendo, but with console. Okay, how to change? I didn't include the setting for Forgotten World. Okay, forget it. I'm gonna include all the settings. Gonna be on the RetroBeast control panel for everything. Fantasy player 1 and 2 control Hyperspin. Oh yeah, I fixed the where's the other controller? Because some people they did have hard time with the I fixed the controller for the Teto Type X and Nesica. And to get the fix, you have to read the Discord and download. It's .inifies, control inifies. Very simple to fix. Just one file you need to install on your E drive. So now when you press the shoulder, it's gonna change Nesica Live, ring it wide. Ring Edge 2, Xboard, Lindbergh, TTX3, and now the controller works. And if you press the trigger one, you're gonna drag the games, and you can use the D-pad also. So you click on the game, you click yes, but now I'm gonna quit. So Nesica and Teto works. Zaccaria. Oh, the Zaccaria is fixed on the pinball. So now if you go to pinball, you should boot this one. You should boot to the PC. It's a PC game version of Zaccaria. So to quit, I just okay, Zaccaria works. I fixed pinball collection. Someone on Discord told me the collection was messed up. Where's the collection? Now there is one collection, and it's all about pinball. Okay, the pinball collection is fixed. Also in the collection section. Big box changed. I changed the theme in big box and I removed the PC game. By the way, I'm recording in HDR because I just update OBS Studio, and my RetroBeast was always HDR disabled because I remember when my RetroBeast setup was as HDR and I was recording from OBS. The color was a nightmare. It was purple, pink, and on YouTube. So now I think they fixed it. I can record on HDR, so I hope on YouTube the color is gonna be nice. So if you're watching and the color is weird, it's because it's I'm just double check. I'm HDR enable. Why I don't see the HD? Why there is no HDR? It's supposed to be in HDR, maybe because I'm recording. Usually there is a on-off button here. But I'm sure I'm on HDR. I'll just check on my TV. HDR? Oh yeah, I'm on HDR now. I'm recording on HDR. So if you buy my RetroBeast for the future buyer, you will have the HDR enabled when you install it, when you boot it. What I was talking about? Oh yeah, the big box. I removed the PC. I'm gonna reinstall the launchbox and big box PC as well as other systems gonna be added in the future. But I just realized the PC section was messed up, was missing something. I just need time to. There is a section PC game, but that's categories. It's not actual PC. If you go to platform, there is no PC section. Let's boot. Launchbox has been updated. Let's boot big box.
Goodbye.
I installed the CoinUp theme. By the way, if you like any theme on big box, you can install and enable it as you like. You don't have to take the theme I pre-install. If you want another theme, feel free to enable it or install it. Okay, by the way, just showing you, I did plug my second screen just before, just to show you the second screen is working on any game. And the LED pixel, now it's not plugged, but it's working, but it's not set. But it's working. If you want to buy my RetroBeast and use a LED pixel, it's gonna work in one click, and second screen is working. I'm showing you that because I'm gonna unplug it because sometimes the PC set the launcher to the other screen. I have to fix that. This is a problem for my own PC, but because the problem is, I'm gonna show you, because the first screen, the main screen need to be primary. See now the HDR is enabled because it was the second screen. Yeah, when I plug my 3 screen, my number 1, my primary is number 3. So sometime when I launch RetroBeast or a game, it's gonna boot on the second screen that is number 1. But the number 1 is not primary. Anyway, it's complicated, but I have to make my primary number 3 to number 1, and everything should be fixed. But for now, it's not fixed on my setup. So I'm gonna unplug it, reboot big box, and I'm gonna show you the. I think you see me launching all the launcher from the taskbar. That's fine, but I really suggest you to boot from the RetroBeast universe because it's gonna boot an application Joy2Key on the background, and all your quit full screen function from the Xbox gonna work properly. Okay. Oh yeah, PC game is there, but it should be removed. There is no game. This is the new thing. You have the arcade. If you want to change the theme. You go to theme, manage theme, and you can download, install, enable, disable the theme you like from the left section.
Goodbye.
Okay, let's boot launchbox, because I was sure I did remove the PC game, but I just saw it's still there. It's not there. Why it was on bigbox? Huh. Oh, but it's easy to fix. Anyway,
Goodbye.
the PC game is gonna be fixed. I'm gonna re-add it. It's gonna work. I just need to enable it. Next on update. LED blink is a thing. Okay, now the LED blink, how it used to work, it was a trick. When you did boot RetroBeast, use a dot bat to tell the RetroBeast to boot LED blink on the side. Now it's integrated from the core. So as soon as you boot any RetroBeast, Hyperspin, and launchbox, if you have a LED blink button, the button here, I'm gonna plug it. Where's my button? I'm gonna enable it. I think it's gonna work. Yeah, that's the LED blink button. So it's gonna work as soon as you boot RetroBeast. So you will see on the screen now, because I plugged the LED blink pack LED, you will see on the screen the RetroBeast, and it should blink some light and stuff like that. See, now it says LED blinky boot, and as soon as you quit the game, it's gonna shut down.
RetroBeast by Kriscoolmod.
I did, oh yes, I did the setting, because to use LED blink, one pack LED you can plug 2 set of buttons. Alright? Usually what people do, usually when you have a small cabinet, they plug the number 1 and 2 on one pack LED, and they can plug the number 3 and 4 on one pack LED. But for people like me, they have a huge cabinet. When you do that, from the player 3 to 4, it's a long range for cable. So the deal is you plug one pack LED for player 2 and 4, and you plug one pack LED for player 3 and 1. But the configuration is switch. So I did add the setting if you have this setup for player 3 and 1 and player 2 and 4. Alright? So it's important. So if you have one of those setup, I have both of those files. Alright?
Goodbye.
So I'm gonna show you the button now. If you go to Fighter, because Fighter is great for LED blink. The button should match the color should match the button.
LED blinking.
And now if you scroll, if I didn't mess up everything, it takes like 20 seconds, 30 seconds to LED blink to after a boot to set up. It should be ready soon. Okay, see now, I'm not on a game, I'm on the wheel. So as soon as you go on a game, I'm gonna zoom in. I don't know if you see well the color. But as soon as you scroll the game, the button's gonna change. You don't need to boot the game. It's gonna work when you boot the game, but I just want to show you that it works on the wheel. Okay. Now when you boot the game,
Street Fighter. Light
she's
punch.
gonna tell the button
punch.
and flash
Heavy
every
punch.
button.
Light kick. Middle kick.
So you know which
Heavy
button is
kick.
the kick, which button is the
Primary
punch.
control.
But
8-way
not
joystick.
all game works with it.
Have fun.
All the fighting game works, a few game, but I need to find out the config for all game. And it can work on Nintendo 64, it can work on Dreamcast, but I need to find the config files for all the games. Alright. Next on the
Goodbye.
update. So pack-led LED blink is set. But Namco System 22 should be fixed. I know some game, one or two game in the wheel doesn't work, but mostly it should works. I did include the fix on Discord, but nobody complained, so it should works. Namco Nintendo Player's Choice as well should be fixed. Rainmeter with closed process. I already talked about this. Oh, I have a new feature. If you if you boot now, if you go to Wiki, if you boot Wiki, there is a shortcut to make your life easy. You can boot the emulator. You have some launcher you can boot from there, and you have some tools. The most popular tools you can access from the shortcut instead of searching everywhere on the PC. I want to show you. It's very cool. RPCX3. Where he is? He's not there. Come on. There's a shortcut for emulator. Okay, let's go to RPCX3. What's going on? Oh, it's Sony. I was looking for RPCX3. It's very hot now in my house. Let's create a shortcut. And drag it to the shortcut section. Yeah, it was not there. Okay, if you boot RPCX3 now, you can boot the XMB, the real XMB, because the update from the real PS3 is in the RPCX3 emulator, and now you can boot the XMB. It's kind of beta, but it works. Why doesn't boot? Yeah, sometimes our PC S3 take some time. Did I double click it? Anyway, it's gonna boot. I don't know. Usually when you boot a game, it's faster than that. I think it's scanning the update and stuff like that. Oh, I have something very cool I want to show you. If you're watching this video, don't quit now. I'm going to show you something very cool. Talking about PS3, I have to show you that. I just need what? Okay, I'm going to show you this trick, but after I just find what's the name? Play Night. They did a Switch launcher, a PS3 launcher, and Xbox One X, Xbox Series X launcher. They mimic the real launcher, but I include it on the RetroBeast. So now you can boot your PS3, Switch, and Xbox from the original launcher. I just finished that yesterday. Okay, if you go to RPCS3, there is. I'm gonna let finish the job. Yeah, he's scanning something. He's working on something on the background. So it look freeze, but it should not. My PC is tired today. I work hard to finish the team, and the PC you see now on the video is working 24 hours a day. Okay, because I'm building. I'm going to show you the new wall team soon on this video, because I forget to show you before. But every artwork for every single game, I need to do it, and I need some program. They're running 24 hours a day. So I worked very hard on the RetroBeast. Okay, if you go to, just want to remember, files, emulator, configuration. Okay, there is RPCN. This is, if you want to play online, you can play online now. You need to create an account like on your real PS3. If you need more information, I did a section on the Discord. So you click there, you click an account, and you can play online, and you can see your friends. And you can see also the game available for this new feature. But the new feature for the PS3s, you can play online with some game with some friend. And also, is it the GUI? You can boot the real. Where it is? GUI? No. I just forget where it is. Okay, I just forget. Anyway, instead of booting a game, you boot the XMB from the PS3. I just forget. What the? Okay, I'm stupid. Because it should be an option on top. XMB. Oh my god. Should be there. Okay, anyway, you will find it. Watch Discord. I'm gonna write it on Discord. Okay, now I'm gonna show you the three new. I'm gonna show you the three new launcher for Switch, PS3, and Xbox, and after I'm showing you my new wall theme. Okay, if you go to, for the next update, if you go to handle, if you go to Switch, this one, see there is a logo,
RetroBeast by Kriscoolmod.
Nintendo Switch, and you have the video. It's called Switchish. Yeah, it just works for the few days on
Button
it
2.
between
Button
my wall setup.
Button 4. Button 5.
I want to do this a long
Button
time ago,
6.
but yesterday I finished
Button
it.
7.
See, that's a real
Have fun.
Switch. For the Switch, I include the I think 25 best game. You just click on it and you boot it as normal. This is really great. Alright, so this is the new launcher. You can quit it. I'm gonna show you the PS3. That's freaking cool. I love it. Oh, Xbox. I did the Xbox Series X. Why it's not there?
Rated M for mature.
Why?
You first get you.
I just lost it. Okay, let's check PS3. I think I know why. I can boot it anyway to show you. It's just it doesn't appear on the wheel. The PS5. What did I say before? Yeah, PS5. Okay, I know why.
Goodbye.
Because there is a dot on the naming. I'm not gonna fix it now, but it's gonna be fixed before the update. Sony PS3. I'm gonna show you. Play Night Xbox. Yes, I know why. Because on the naming there is a dot, and he doesn't like it. So that's the Xbox interface, like the real Xbox. I just set each game one by one in the interface. So you have the music, you have like your account on top, you have the setting. Very cool. So this is the Xbox. Exit, and I'm gonna show you the switch I did. Play night PS5. Now I'm gonna show you the PS5. Yeah, I did say PS3 before, but it's PS5. So it's available, it's accessible from the launcher, the RetroBeast. What did I say? Play night. So this is the PS5. So you can have a real PS5, kind of a real PS5 on your RetroBeast. If you click at the end, like the PS5, you have all the game. Exit. So this is new. Now I'm going to show you the new wall. So you start the Beast universe or from the desktop. You click on RetroBeast wall. It's not finished because it takes a lot of time to do all the logo, cabinet, and artworks. I know CoinUp, they did a lot of them for the base setup arcade, but I have to do all the rest for all the games I have to make it complete. So when you boot RetroBeast wall, you have the arcade all finished. The arcade board I just finished 2 days ago. The console was finished also. You have the, I'm going to show you the video. This is the arcade board. So the main page is just the launcher. So you can launch the arcade, you can launch the arcade board. If you click on console one time, it shows you the video. If you click another time, you will boot the console or just the arrow. You have the computer, it's not finished. I'm still working on them. And collection should be complete as soon as I finish all the other collection. So let's boot arcade.
Button 1. Button 2. Button 3.
Okay, I have to shut down that
4.
link because...
Button 5. Button 6. Button 7.
Oh no, I shut down the camera, I guess. Oh no. I think I shut down the camera on the recording. Okay, this is the arcade with all the cabinet style. You have the MAMEs. So if you scroll up and down, and after you just need to scroll right to left. If you want to add a game now, you add a game. Add and remove is the left joystick. You click on it, you remove. Now if you see on the left bottom corner, the art is glowing. Now it's on favorite. Now it's remove favorite. If you want to see your favorite, it's your right joystick press. Now you will see only your favorite. Alright? Same thing for the master wheel. If you go down on your master wheel, let's say you want to add beat them up. You add beat them up. And after you will see only your favorite. So that's practical if you're scrolling a bunch of game or subcategories wheel. You can click on the one you like with the left joystick, and you will see only your favorite with the right joystick. So if you click again, you will have all the main wheel. So the favorite feature works for game and for wheel. That's so if you want to quit the arcade,
Goodbye.
just quit. I have the board. should be finished. So I did all the hard work for everyone, all the bezel. And over time, I'm gonna redone some of them because I don't like it, or I find better art for them. See, if I go to Atomis Wave, so this is the wall. So you can use only your D-pad or joystick. You can scroll all the game. And you have the new feature, the new favorite wheel, as well as game. Same game as RetroBeast. This is RetroBeast, but another, all the Techno Pirate wheel. And all the classic, so let's go to the next one. So this is arcade console. You still have the old-fashioned RetroBeast theme, but this is new. If you like it, you can use it. See, Atari. You have all the console. You can scroll like this. You can jump letters to letters with the shoulder button. And if you scroll right to left, you have your games, the Wii. Alright. This is console and doll. Same thing. New artwork, new design. I redone half of them. I redone all the video and logo. So you have even on the classic RetroBeast, you will find some new logo and video for the artwork, because all those themes, whatever the RetroBeast styles you're gonna boot, they all share the same video and not all the same logo. I changed the logo for some to match the style, but the video should be the same. This is the switch. If you find any bug, because the only bug you can find on this theme is the video. It's not properly set. So when you're scrolling, if a video it's not properly set, it's gonna crash. The RetroBeast is gonna crash. You're gonna go to the desktop. If you find a game or a wheel, text me on Discord. Say, hey, I was on the Nintendo Switch, and I was around, I don't know, the letter D or whatever, and it crashed. So I know some video in this section, I have to read on them. All right. Game Boy Advance. Game Boy. All right. So let's quit. And all computer is not finished. I'm still working on it. There's a ton of PC game. Should be finished for next update. So all computer almost done. All right. So it should be like a big update for you guys to not a big update for a big data, but a lot of files. So it's gonna be a long update. So even if you scan very fast, it should be. Oh yeah, PC game is finished. It's gonna be a long update. You will download a ton of new video and logo and new art. So collection should be finished as long as I finish the other section. Collection is gonna be finished by himself. All right. So collection, you will have a mismatch of all the art mixed to see. I'm missing some logo because I didn't finish whatever the system was supposed to be there. PC it's finished, so like BioShock should be finished. So collection should be finished soon. Working on it. Ah, PC game, you don't have to enter it. PC game are already on the master wheel. I just boot one game. I'm gonna quit it. So PC game, it's on the main wheel. You have the search. So this is the new RetroBeast wall. What's next? I almost finished talking about the update. New interface, the wall, favorite. Hope you understand the new feature, the favorite. It's very simple. The new big feature is you can add a master wheel on your favorite. So if you go in MAME and there is 1,000 MAME subcategories, you can select which one you will like to just see. And when you go back to the wheel, you press the right, and you can access your 5 best master wheel. Let's say you go on the this is the master RetroBeast, okay? Let's say you don't like the import, you don't like the computer, you don't like the handle. Oh, you just want to play arcade, okay? So you press your right. Now, for my personal taste, I did already favorite board and arcade. Okay, so you're gonna see only board and arcade. Also on the RetroBeast, if you go up and down, you will change to complete and favorite by going up and down. It's gonna work on RetroBeast. Let's say you want to remove a board, you press the left, and you want to add arcade PC. I add it. I press the right. Now I will see arcade and arcade. All right. If you want to add a console, I add console. See, now I see console, arcade. So easy like that. All right. So I hope you understand. It's very, very simple. Also on the desktop, because there is no theme, if you boot one of the launcher from the taskbar, if you boot RetroBeast, because it's gonna boot your last selected theme. So let's say I boot RetroBeast the last time in Hyperspin mode. Okay, from the RetroBeast universe. Let's quit it. If you start from the launcher, it's gonna go back to the RetroBeast Hyperspin style. Alright. But the best, it's always booting from the Beast universe, this one, or the Beast Universe mini launcher Rainmeter, because you will have all the button function working on the background. I'm just looking if I lost my camera. Oh no, it's still there. Hi. New favorite, report any bug. All launcher can be launched. If you need more information, please read the log and read the Discord. I have a ton of information if you need more information. Yeah, that's it. And the new feature from the desktop, if you press the start, I just want to close some. So if you press the start, you should boot to the RetroBeast launcher, and you can boot any launcher you like. Let's say Forgotten World. But the best is to boot from the mini launcher RetroBeast will. You have both you have both option. Hope it doesn't sound too complicated. I try to make it very easy to people. Usually people they will use the launcher universe, this one. It's more simple, it's more basic. It's the master launcher. I did add oh yeah, you see remember the wall I just showed you? It was on the left, everything was scrolling from the left. You can change to the right from the panel. Let's go to RetroBeast wall. Now the wheel's gonna be on the right side. That's it for the update. So new stuff, new launcher, new Switch PS3 launcher, a ton of bug fix or fix. I try to make it simple. Give me any suggestion if you like the new setup, the new interface, the way you launch the game, the launcher. I need some feedback because I always think for myself. I say, oh, maybe it's better like this, maybe it's better like that. I know at the end you just want to boot a game and play, but I want to offer you the best way to do it, you know, and I give you a ton of options, some launcher, Hyperspin, launchbox, so you have a different experience. This is Hyperspin. So I don't want to make it our sound overcomplicated, but at the end it's very, very simple. You will see. I work hard, and I'm working from your feedback. So if you tell me I don't like this, I want it simple, I don't like the bling bling blang blang and this and that, I'm gonna make it very, very, very simple. I need to finish the 2 terabyte or maybe more for the cabinets only arcade version. I need to finish this. A lot of people they ask me for the Steam Deck version. I'm working on this on a Linux SteamOS version. It will take some time, but it's gonna be finished. I have no date. I still need to work on it. I have a lot of projects. I need to finish the RetroBeast, the wall team. I need to finish the RetroBeast, the setup, and I want to say, okay, the RetroBeast is perfect. I want to port it to the Steam Deck. I'm gonna port it to the One X player. I'm gonna port it to Mini PC, to the RetroPie, and whatever. So you will have an experience on any device. And now they have a lot of handle coming out, a lot of portable hardware. So RetroBeast can run on Windows 11, or I'm working on a Linux or a Steam OS version. It's going to be great for the future. Thanks guys, thanks for watching, and please give me some feedback after this update, what you like, what you don't like, and it's going to be amazing. And this RetroBeast is the best in the world. It works on a cabinet. You can play on the living room, sit on your couch. You can play anywhere. So you get all the style you need to I can offer. All right, thanks guys.